I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you knew good for me. That's why me know send me a figure flee. Me have to take away myself. Me have to take away myself. Me have to hide like a thief in the night. Me have to get out of sight. Me have to take away myself. Have to take away myself. I have to utilize I wings. Surely I clean where I ease. I said, yeah, I find you very hard to resist. But this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I weeds. Show the eye a clean pair of heels. I said, yeah, yeah. Been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not a masochist who won't play your game, yeah. To how you move, you have me way to the core. Sayonara, the hot girl gone through the door. Take away ourselves. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Say no goodbye, girl, let me take away ourselves. Take away ourselves. No goodbye, girl, let me take away ourselves.
Welcome, welcome. Good morning, and welcome to another Real Stuff podcast. This morning we have a very, very special guest, and he is none other than the Grandmaster of Domino. Goes by the name of Bishop. So later on, we're going to be linking up with Bishop. So in the meantime, while Flavius is getting his coffee together, I'm just going to take you into some more music until we're ready to go.
Woman, sit upon the throne of glory. About her, I'm gonna tell you a true story. That might the mythical night and Davon Silva.
Wish you the best and filled with happiness.
What a mercy,
Answer with love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs, yeah. And every fest warm like a tree seed.
What a man say?
The rivers of love you replant, yeah. Your courage will
100%.
make me taste to surrender. Angel Lord, you're especially sent, yeah. Wish you the best and filled with happiness.
Murder.
Promise her with love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs,
Yo,
yeah.
the woman forget to pamper. She forget pet the woman. No watch no step, she delicate woman. Forget tights and respect one. Mother, sister, don't let me tell you vital part of me biology. If she never open or let them baby would not be. When she wanna proud city now me history. To the children know that a pamper and care for me. Through the long arc series of maternity, no the woman forget pamper, she forget the woman. Now watch those steps, she delicate a woman, forget tights and respect one. Mother, sister, darling.
You're moving graciously, and loving you keep me is so stress-free. Yeah, you are a source of strength, Miss Magnificent, positive thinker.
Woman of the master race.
Oh my Madonna, modern day masterpiece. So, wish you the best life filled with happiness. From Sir with love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs, yeah.
Then when you are going on with your girl chat, you mad, couldn't be referring now to me Princess Black. Well, if you don't come out of the poopy bath, that might say negativity, you would hold it back. Cause there's no other like the female gender. No amount of exchange can replace your mother. You might tend to differ as you go older, but the breast was best and still is me brother. The woman forget pamper, she forget pet the woman. Now watch those steps, she delicate a woman, forget heights and respect one. Mother, sister, done it. Coulda never come disrespect my queen, you know. No, you better come clean. Silver, come bunks it so.
Wish you the best life filled with happiness. From Sir with love, yeah. Before your queen go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs, yeah. Wish you the best life filled with happiness. From Sir with love, yeah. Before your queen go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs, yeah.
Woman forget pamper, she forget better woman. Watch no step, she delicate a woman, you know. Forget tights and respect one. Mother, sister, than the woman. Yeah, the woman, you know. Need some respect, security for surety. More of that from you and me, you know. She a celebrity, the woman. Pamper, she forget to pet the woman. Hey, watch those steps, she delicate the woman, you know. Forget tights and respect one. Me mother, sister, the woman. Jump on! Love, 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 love! I feel live long. Everyone comes from love song. Wow! Hey, she's a hobby jumping through away. Love is knocking at your doorway. How you so powerful and mighty when the biggest
What's the use of sharing this one and only
Hazardous lifestyle display the cutest smile, yeah. Wide world, domesticated, fragile, losing self in the wild, yeah. One go get you experience. It requires more than common sense. Missing the main ingredients. Might take the fence of ambivalence. I've seen stupidity trend, the dirty love to be friendly. The smoky, the naughty is otherwise empty. Some sporting old age, but a silly go picnic. Conflicts plenty for centuries. It's a wide world. Go chase, go claim what you're looking for. It's a wide world where everyone wanna be the star. A wide world. Hazardous lifestyle display the cutest smile, yeah. Wide world, domesticated, fragile, losing self in the wild, yeah. Bizarre, weapon of mass destruction, quite obvious. So many pursuing career being ambiguous. Well, selfishness is surplus, so you dare not trust. In case mental disorder come acting up. People stand with poisonous venom. Listen the sound of the drums and more serpent to come to accommodate them creep from Saddam. Kids been forced into mental asylum. In this wide world, go chase, go claim what you're looking for. Wide world, where everyone wanna be the star. Again, this wide world, hazardous lifestyle displaying the cutest smile, yeah. Wide world, domesticated, fragile, losing self in the wild, yo. No one the friend in high society. So-called land of the free filled with inequity. You can go jump in the middle of the circus, serving up other people purpose. All the major in anything you feel like. Knowing material now money no give you real life. They're building cages, traps and borders. Rise to clear the new world order. In this wide world, go chase, go claim what you're looking for. Wide world, where everyone wanna be the star. This wide world, hazardous lifestyle displaying the cutest smile, yeah. Wide world, domesticated, fragile, losing self in the wild, yeah. In the wild, in the wild. Don't lose yourself in the wild. Chub it up, chub up, chub up. In the wild, in the wild. Seem to be a hot mess. Must put an end to this madness. Madness, experience it. What's on your mind? So much things to say right now. Oh, we won't. Whoa. Sound of the trumpet near and far. Rising star. Got to originate. Keep it going. Strong sense. Too much trouble in the world. No, 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 no. Got to educate and elevate to our boys and girls. Tell them again. Too much trouble in the world. Hey, la, la, la. Got to save the people from the evil. No devil disciple. War and injustice like among the global society. Minority will have to the majority. More question than answer, want some clarity. Why mislead us, spice the humanity? Me not know. Too much trouble, now we not the world. Wow, I tell you say, got to educate and elevate our boys and girls. La 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 la, too much problem, now we not the world. Tell you star, got to save the people. Save the nation from all the evil.
It's a shame, 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 shame.
Yes, yes, my listeners, morning once again. This morning, as I said, we have a special guest, and that's the Grandmaster of Domino, Bishop. Let's get into Flavius. Flavius, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. Good morning, Franco. And good morning, listeners. Nice to be back again.
And what do you have for us?
How are things with you?
Good so far, good so far. Holding on, playing it
Okay,
safe as usual.
okay, as usual. Yeah, man, I have nothing at all.
So how is the lockdown? How's the lockdown?
Well, I found out last night that I am more locked in than locked down.
Okay. How
So
that go?
the real lockdown is below where I am because the prime minister came on the TV last night and he spoke about the areas that were locked down, and there are specific areas. He was going north by that thing and south by that and whatever. So it ended up that we up here are not part of the thing. I think they are locking down the where they have the cases,
Okay.
and apparently we don't have any cases up here. If you remember, the bridges
Mm-hmm.
above the bridge is not locked down, but you can pass through the lockdown area. So it is one road in, one road out.
Okay. Okay.
So in essence, we are locked down.
Mm-hmm.
We are locked down and locked in. But he had made some changes last night so people can go out at different days to get some food. And I think corner shops can be open for a short time each day.
Mm-hmm.
So if all that works out, then people will be in a better condition, a better way because people. I mean, everybody would love to get some free food,
Mm-hmm.
but people want to be able to buy their own stuff when they want it and buy what they want,
Okay.
because people want milk and they want eggs and all that, and none of those came in the care package. They want soap to wash their clothes, they want soap to bathe, things like that, toothpaste.
Mm-hmm.
So I think now they're being able to do that. I think it's about 3 days per week now. We say where you can actually go out and get stuff. And going out for us now would be another day. Because say you can go to the supermarket or the pharmacy, but you also can go to any money shop
Yeah.
because you might need money to buy what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the money places too.
Okay.
And even with the restrictions on, pharmacies are open every day.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you have an emergency and you need to get some drugs or whatever, you don't have to say, well, today is not a shopping day, I can't go because the pharmacy is locked. No, the pharmacy is open every day.
All right.
Yeah. So them learning as we go along, we are learning.
And the
And
numbers and the numbers increase a little, right? Like about what, 5 something now? Island
yes,
wide.
I've been fighting something for a while. I don't think we for the past few days we haven't had many.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the most 3 or so.
And no deaths, right? How many people died so far?
No. I think about 8.
Okay.
I don't hear about any new deaths.
Well, that's good in comparison to what is in the States, so that's good.
Yeah, man, that's good.
Before you
And
start,
we
yeah,
talk.
go ahead,
And
go
we
ahead.
talk about this morning. We're going to be learning something. What did you know? Feature might be teaching us some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That we don't know or we thought we knew. But I must also say that most times I do a did you know. Those are based on things that I know as a fact.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have to give them things that we know.
Yeah,
you know.
but this is information that I researched last night.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, like I was there because this is long before my time, most of us times,
Yeah.
and some of it is a bit strange. But if you have any different opinion, you can text us or go in the chat box and let us know.
All right. I just said chat box. Let me give a shout out to Ivan Taylor. Danit, welcome to the Real Stuff podcast. Glad you're joining us again. So I hope you like it and tell your friends to check us out weekdays, Monday to Friday, your time, wherever you are, I'm just saying your time because I don't know which time zone you're in right now. And
Right.
make sure you like and subscribe as well. So you can go ahead now, Flavius.
I just want to say, I give a shout out to the Charlestown Maroons, all the people in the lockdown area of Enfield and also the Dover. A little free up has gone through now. Hope we will be able to cope much better. And the markets are closed, so a big up to the market vendors. They have to stay at home, no markets for the next few weeks. And another special greeting to the staff of the new Millennium Pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
They be working full time, and at the hospital and the health center.
Okay.
Have a good day. Now, Jamaica has some of the oldest education institutions in the Caribbean, many of which originated from their benefactors concerned for the education of the country's poor, usually the children of poor whites, as they as there was no system in place for the education of children of slaves. Today we take a look at five oldest high schools in Jamaica, one of which is also the oldest in the West Indies. So if we start at the bottom, which will be the fifth oldest high school in Jamaica, is Tishfield High School, which was established in 1786 in Port Antonio in an area called Free School. Tishfield is very special. It is on a peninsula in Port Antonio, and it has been there since 1786. But the whole surroundings about that is very, very nice, very special. Right on the beach also. Beach is right there also. The Jamaican School Commission took over the management from the school trust in 1883. It leased from the government the old military barracks of Fort George, and a day school for boys and one for girls was established in 1886 with Major W. H. Plant as headmaster. At first, the school consists of infant, elementary, secondary departments, but the elementary and infant departments later separated from the trust, leaving just the high school. Five courses were taught there: the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic, plus Greek and Latin. Can you believe that? Greek and Latin was very important in those days. Okay, the next on the line was Rossi's High School, founded by Frenchman Martin Rossi, who was forced to leave France because of religious persecution as recompense for the kindness shown to him by the people of Hanover. In his 1764 will, he bequeathed all he had for the establishment of a trust school for the children of Hanover. In 1777, Parliament passed an act making his will legal, and a board of trustees were selected to set up the school we know today after it had been merged with Hanover Secondary School in 1982. And remember, folks, I know you look and see where these schools are, but Hanover was a very important port in those days because Hanover is the closest part of Jamaica to the outside world. Hanover, people used to sail from Hanover to Santiago de Cuba, which is the closest place to Jamaica in those days. Next up, and there's no surprise, this is Saint Diego High School, Free School of Saint Diego de la Vega, opened in 1744. And remember that Spanish town, which is San Diego de la Vega, was the capital of Jamaica at one point in time. I think around those times. Thanks to an endowment from Jamaica's Lieutenant Governor, Colonel Peter Beckford, 100 years after Beckford's passing in 1730, Francis Smith, the Custis of St. Catherine, left £3,000 to establish a school. That school, the Smiths Charity School, was opened in 1833, and Beckford and Smith was born of a 1846 merger. In 1897, Archbishop Enos Nuttall founded the Cathedral High School for Girls. By 1956, the all-boy Beckford and Smith High School merged with the Cathedral High School to form today's San Diego. And then we move on to the Manning School. The history of the Manning School actually predates the establishment of Wolmer's by 19 years, as Thomas Manning's gift of land for the setting up of an institution was made in 1710. The Westmoreland planters' bequeath stagnated until 1738, when the Jamaica Assembly facilitated the effecting of his will by passing an act. 11 George II, Chapter 9, after which the free school was formally established. It is interesting to note that the school was established on the present site near Sullivan Amar instead of on the lands left by Manning at Burn Savannah, Penn, at the north end of George's Plain. And now for the oldest school in not only Jamaica, but the Caribbean, Wolmer's School. On May 21st, 1729, John Woolmer made his will and testament, bequeathing the bulk of his estate, £2,360 for the foundation of a free school in whichever parish he happened to die. Woolmer's Boys' School was officially founded on that day, making it the oldest school in the Caribbean. However, it took a few years of amendments and conferences between the House of Assembly and the Council before a law was passed giving effect to the will, and the Woolmer's Trust, which would manage the affairs of the school, was established in 1736. Now, like me, I know a lot of people out there saying, those schools, what about Monroe and JC and schools like that who we know are very old also?
Mm-hmm.
So what I will do, I'll do some more research, see if I can get probably the top 20 oldest schools in Jamaica.
And this is what the 5 oldest schools, right?
Yeah, these are the 5 oldest schools.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you know, because
But,
when
you know,
when you first when I first saw the list last night, I said, where is Monroe? Monroe College.
yeah, Monroe,
You know.
Monroe is a very old school.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Monroe will be in the next year, you know.
Okay.
And then we have some very prominent schools now, which are really, really kids.
Mm-hmm.
They came along late down the line.
Okay.
Because we're talking 18 something.
Mm-hmm.
And this, you see, it will give testament to continuity, you know, and stick to itiveness, because for these 5 schools to be still in operation and functioning at a very high level in Jamaica
Mm-hmm.
as we speak, you know, they have probably gotten better than going down.
True.
Well, it's a lot of years to maintain a standard, you know, that kind of standard.
And it,
Anywhere,
and it
in
surprised
anything.
me. It surprised me the college don't make it also. KC,
No,
Georges.
man, no. KC is probably 150 years after Wolmer's or more.
Okay.
KC one of the newest schools in
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica.
Okay.
But because they have achieved so much, it looks like they are here forever.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it this way. Look at this way. The late Bishop Gibson went to St. George's as a student,
Yeah.
and he was the one that created KC.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
why you
you
have the Battle of the
see
North Street Giants.
how, how young KC is.
Yeah.
Yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. So, you talk about Casey and Georges, Georges always say, yeah, but we gave birth to Casey
Mm-hmm.
because it is our student that created Casey.
Yeah.
And Casey was just kind of created out of St. George's.
I see. I see.
But
I
like I
see.
said, because Casey has been so prominent, it looks like they have been here forever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But then again, it's just great management by the bishop himself and the people that followed him.
True. True.
Yes. So we will come back with a follow up on this to see, to see where things are.
All right then. No problem.
And if you look at that, you will see. Well, there's only, in fact, I can't really say so because although Woolman's a strange school because Woolman's is not a co-ed school.
Mm-hmm.
All the others are co-ed schools. But Woolman's is not a boys' school or a girls' school either. Woolman's is both.
Mm-hmm.
Both schools are separate.
So both
They
schools
have a separate
started.
bus.
Both schools started the same time. Woolman's girls, Woolman's boys.
I'm not sure. I'll have to investigate.
All right. All right.
But I'll have to investigate. But after that now came all the boys' schools, the Monroe, the Cornwall is also a very old one.
Mm-hmm.
The JCs, the KCs, all those came after.
Okay.
And then you have the girls' schools now, the Andrews and the St. Jude's. Of course, you have the big choir school of Chelsea.
Interesting.
Yeah, man, the
Very
history of
interesting.
schools is very, very interesting.
Let's see if we can
So,
get somebody to who might have more informations and can
yeah,
fill us
to,
in with
to get
some of the
yeah,
other schools.
to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Please, we beg you.
That's why we have the did you know because we are giving you what we know. But if you know more than what we know, then you can drop us a text or
Yeah, man.
utilize the live chat box and let us
Yeah,
know
man.
what you think because it is a participation thing we're doing.
Yeah.
We're not being
eh,
selfish. We
Join join the conversation, man. We all want to be educated. All of us want to know.
true, true.
And I try and do this same thing for some of the other islands in the Caribbean because
I
they
would,
have
you
very
know what I would
strong
like you to
schools,
I would like you to
histories
one on
too.
I would like you to one on the girls' schools them
Yeah,
like
man.
Alpha, St. Hugh's,
Yeah,
Immaculate,
that we have, right.
and those and St. Andrews.
Yeah, all the childhood,
Yes, all,
and then
all
we have
those schools
one
are.
Hilda's, St. Hilda's in St. Anne, and yeah, the Bishop one in Manchester, and
Yeah,
yeah, Westwood. You have a lot of
yeah.
all around Jamaica.
There's your homework. There's
Yes,
your
yes,
homework.
yes. Okay,
S-
okay.
So let us see. Let us get Bishop now on the line. But let me tell
Yeah,
you this, my listeners. You're gonna hear more of these our theme songs because on Sunday when we did the pampering mama tribute, we had a lot of violation. We played a lot of copyright songs, and of course we get flagged. So the video that we did on Sunday, it was up yesterday for a couple hours and it is now taken down. So if you are searching for it and you don't see it, I'm just letting you know that it is no longer available on our channel. So what we're going to be doing, because since this is a podcast, is and we have say music, sports, and lifestyle. The music that we mostly going to try and play is music from independent artists. But if you're going to put in any copyright song, you're just going to get a pinch of it. You understand me? Not the whole song no more, just a pinch of it, because we want to be up and running for as long as we can. Fair enough? All right. So,
Well, well,
yeah, so Flavius, we're going to try and get Bishop. And while getting
yeah,
Bishop, listen to our theme song, because this song we can play as much as we want. And maybe,
yeah.
you will like it and start download it to also on the popular sites like the iTunes and the Spotify, CD Baby, wherever it's available. You can go and purchase it as well. So let's try and get Bishop now.
All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know I send me a figure flee. Me have to take away myself. Me have to take away myself. Me have to hide like a thief in the night. Me have to get out aside. Me have to take away myself. Have to take away myself. I have to utilize I wings. Show the eye clean berries. I said, yeah, I find you very hard to resist. But this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play. But soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel I like a thief in the night. May I forget out aside. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I wings. Show the eye a clean berries. I said, yeah. Been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not a masochist who won't play your game, yeah. To all you move, you have me way to the core. Sayonara, that hot girl gone through the door. Take away ourselves. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Say no goodbye, girl, let me take away ourselves. Take away ourselves. No goodbye, girl, let me take away ourselves.
Woman, sit upon the throne of glory. About her, I'm gonna tell you a true story. That'll make the mythical night and down on silver.
Wishing the best and filled with happiness.
On a mercy, yeah.
With love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs, yeah. And never felt as warm like a tree seed.
What a monster!
And the rivers of love you replant, yeah. Your courage will make me taste to surrender. Angel Lord, you're especially saint, yeah. Wish you the best and filled with happiness. From Sir with love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs,
Yo,
yeah.
the woman forget to pamper. She forget pet the woman. No watch no step, she delicate woman. Forget tights and respect one. Mother, sister, don't let me tell you vital part of me biology. If she never open and let them baby would have be. When she wanna proud sitting on me history. To the children know that could never be who you think nurture pamper and care for me. To the long arc series of maternity, no the woman forget pamper. She forget the woman. Now watch those steps, she delicate a woman. Forget tights and respect one. Mother, sister, darling.
You're moving graciously, and loving you kiss me is so stress-free. Yeah, you are a source of strength, Miss Magnificent, positive thinker.
Woman of the master
Oh my Madonna, modern emancipation. So, wish you the best life filled with happiness. From Sir with love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs, yeah.
Then when you are going on with your girl chat, you mad couldn't be referring not to me Princess Black. Well, if you don't come out of the poopy back, that might say if negativity you would hold it back. Cause there's no other like the female gender. No amount of sex change can replace your mother. You might tend to differ as you go older, but the breast was best and still is me brother. The woman forget pamper, she forget pet the woman. Now watch no step, she delicate a woman. Forget tights and respect one. Mother, sister, done it. Coulda never come disrespect my queen, you know. No, you better come clean. Silver, come bunks it so.
Wish you the best life filled with happiness. From Sir with love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs, yeah. Wish you the best life filled with happiness. From Sir with love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs, yeah.
Woman forget pamper, she forget better woman. After no step, she delicate a woman, you know. Forget tights and respect one. Mother, sister, than the woman. Yeah, the woman, you know. Need some respect, security for surety. More of that from you and me, you know. She a celebrity, the woman. Pamper, she forget to pet the woman. Hey, watch those steps, she delicate the woman, you know. Forget tights and respect one. Me mother, sister, the let the woman.
Well, this one is a bombshell.
When you're all I wake up
Yes, yes, indeed. This morning, as I said, we have the Grandmaster of Domino, Bishop. Morning, Bishop.
Good morning, morning, sir.
How is everything
Morning,
in your neck
morning,
of the
Bishop.
woods in Jamaica? How is everything in your neck of the woods?
Well, fine, thank you, sir. Fine, fine.
All right, and you're doing good too as well.
Yeah.
All right, that's what we want to know. So, Flavius, take it away.
Yes, today I am very pleased that I am able to ask my friend Bishop to join us today to speak on the Caribbean's most popular sport, dominoes. Dominoes is played all around the Caribbean and in all societies, from school to church, home, kids, parents, everybody. Everybody loves to play domino. Let me just say a few things. The domino that we use in the Caribbean is what is called a double six pack. And I know that that's not the only domino there is. You have other countries that use a double nine or a double 12 pack. Those have many more dominoes than a double six pack. But we grew up on the double six pack in the Caribbean. And in Jamaica play extremely well. Barbados, Bahamas, Cayman, and the rest of the Caribbean, Cuba, Panama, all these places you go, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, all of these places you go, domino is always playing. And I always say, if you travel to like North America or Europe, the easiest way to know if you're coming up on or close to some Jamaicans or Caribbean people, two indications you have: the pulsing bass sound of reggae music and the slamming of the bones on the table. So that's what they call domino, because they're usually made out of ivory. When you hear that, you know that some Caribbean person is close by having some fun with the game of domino. Now, there are lots of different ways that dominoes are played, even in Jamaica and in the Caribbean. You have the regular game where four people play, and and you play in a partnership. So you face your partner and you try for you and your partner to win the game. But there's also owners. A lot of people like owners. Owners is where each person plays for himself. And of course, you have different forms. You have a French domino, which is completely different from the regular domino, but it's also very, very intriguing, very interesting. But instead of talking your ears off like this, let me bring in Bishop. Bishop has been playing domino for a very, very, very long time, and he is rated worldwide as one of the best players ever to have held seven, as they say in domino terms. So, Bishop,
Yeah.
yeah, man, tell us a little about the early days, your early days in domino, because I remember hearing something that when you started out, they had to put you on beer boxes or something so you could reach the table.
Yes. That was a man by the name of Egbert who did that to me when I was
Oh,
when I was young,
yeah.
And
How young were you that time?
around around 16, 17.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing that you're playing just as good at that time.
Well, wasn't so good, you know. But time comes and I try to learn the game more and more. You understand?
Yeah.
So my biggest moment was when we played for the All Island, whenever All Island Domino competition.
Yes.
The whole Jamaica had took part into that game. And it lasted for a good amount of months, you know.
Yeah.
And the final was played at National Stadium there. It was in the 60s.
Okay.
The 60s. That was my biggest participation in the game.
Yes.
That time.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to be a joke. One of the day, one time in the same before the competition started, I went down to Times Store to buy a pen. But I look when I enter, when I look, I saw a beautiful cup displayed in the showcase. A cup and many other cups and you know.
Medals, yeah.
I say, but when I look at the mark is that the All Island competition, domino competition, what will start. So what? But it never start for a good while. Around when it went to around in the 1960s, it never start in the early part of the year.
Oh.
So I said, well, then I would have really like to get a crack at this competition there. Then we had a domino club down at Tower Street in downtown Kingston. The club name was El Casino. And I went down to the club and I said, you know, gentlemen, I saw a cup in the showcase down at Times Square and it's going to be a All Island domino competition. And I said, what? Well, we have to start to practice to play for this cup. But when the competition started, when the competition started, we have to travel all over the island to play matches. We play around 160 odd matches, it's no more than that. And we never lose one, you know. We never lose none at all. Till when time comes to the final to be played, we play against a team from Montego Bay. I believe it was some fire brigade team. They won their division, you know?
Yeah.
And well, we won the final that year. We won the final that year. And from that, well, we never played much more, but we moved from down there and we changed the name of the club to the name of Giacas. That means now we moved to play a code. Yeah, the code competition. And we enter all those competitions and we all the way we come to the final. We won around 2 to 3 finals. But most of them we played all right into them. But now we had some great players, not in our club alone, but around the island. You know, can name a few.
Before you do that, how popular was Domino in those days?
Well, popular, man. Popular. Majority, every clip them can, you see somebody really playing domino, you know?
Yeah.
And the people them love the game here, man. People them love the game of domino. Well, you can't say, but you know, it's come like a football or a cricket. Because sometimes the amount of people, when a match is being played, the amount of spectators who you see around, you can't believe the goddamn game is playing that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So,
Yes. Go back to the players that you have. You know, the great players that you know who you played against or played with.
well, can name some number one player like I ever heard about a fellow by the name of Q-Tie.
Yes.
Q-Tie.
Yes.
And you had a man by the...
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man, go ahead.
Yes, Q-Tie.
No, go ahead.
And you had a man by the name of Eric Black. The other
Okay.
man by the name of Hector. Lionel Hector.
Okay. Yes.
You have a man by the name of George Brown. He played for some other
Yes.
club up and the West there. You have plenty more players. You have one by the name Jim again, who play for Bellevue.
Okay.
You have one named Ry Barnett and Light Pants.
Yeah.
Some was migrate and some died out, you know.
Yeah.
And plenty more players, you know. Can't remember all of the names them now still.
Okay. Before you go on, I have something here. Some domino playing tips. I'm going to read them out, and then after I'm gonna ask you to give our listeners some tips in playing tips. But these are the ones I have now. These were compiled by the same Grandmaster Bishop was talking about, Tutai Errol NU. He was definitely, well, to my mind and to a lot of people's mind, Bishop and Tutai were the two best of all times anywhere in the world. So here goes with the tips. Never block a game when you can win outright, because you might lose.
Yes.
So remember the tips that your partner or your opponent pass off. It will simplify reading the game. We're going to get a little more into reading, what reading means and all that. Seeing is better than reading. Do not expose your hand to your opponents. You are giving them an advantage if they know exactly what you have. Take note of the early plays in a game. They are the most important and will help you to assess who has what dominoes when it comes down, to the end. Playing and reading the game quickly will upset your opponent's reading. It becomes difficult to determine if you have a single play or multiple plays. So when you play quickly, you gain an advantage. That's basically what I was saying. And you can use advantage to, because you might have one play to make, and you're there reading. You don't play quickly.
Yeah.
So opponent not sure
what you have. Yes. Mm. That is true.
Assess the total sum of the lowest dominoes not yet played. Then check if any one of your opponent is likely to have those specific dominoes. Guess if necessary. It will guide your decision. So if a block is presented to you, what you do, you add up all the small cards that are not played yet and match that against what you have in your hand, the code that you have, and then you decide if any one person would have all of those at that particular point in time. If your partner passes, this is a big one. If your partner passes to a specific card and you have less than 3 plays of that card, play the domino with least adjoining number in your complement of dominoes.
Yes,
And that's it.
that means
Straight common sense.
yes,
If those pose is posed and your partner passes, that means your partner have no 6. And the next person play, and it's your play now, and you have 3 pieces of 6. You have a 6-5, and you have 2 pieces of 5, and you have a 6-4, and you have 3 pieces of 4, and you have a 6S, and you have 1S. Although you only have 1S,
the right place to play this.
that's the right play, because that means you might be saying you only have 1S, so you have to keep it to balance your hand.
Yeah.
But also keeping it to enhance their hands, because when that S face you, you have to play 6 and give them the strength of 6
to them.
Yeah. So the S, then you can protect the 6, because your 6 is well protected, the ones that you have in your hand.
Most naturally.
I find that play to be one of the most important things to learn in domino.
Yes.
And let me just explain a few things to you. As Bishop mentioned, code. There are basically 2 flavors of the domino game that we play and play in the Caribbean. One is what we call mental, which is no form of communication with your partner apart from the playing.
Yeah.
And you have the code where you communicate with your partner. So you're actually playing 14 dominoes as opposed to 7, because you know where those 14 dominoes are. The other 14 you're playing against, you don't know where they are, so you have to work to find out. And this is common in other games too, like bridge, and the Trinidadian have a very popular game they call All's 4, which is a card game, but it's played similar to domino.
Yeah.
Correspond in order to make the best play. And mental domino and code domino are 2 separate things. Now, a lot of people have the word code as a bad thing when it is not. Now, if 4 of us sit down to play, and we sit down to play mental, and somebody without agreeing to code start coding probably discreetly, then that is a no. That is not good.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
Yes.
But when 4 people agree to code, then there's no advantage. Nobody's getting an advantage. So your ability will take you through every time.
Yeah.
And I must point out that I was always playing domino, and I thought I understood the game to a great level, and I was playing well, with my friends and at home, and domino was my thing. And I thought I was a domino player. Now, this story is a very interesting story. My father worked with a gentleman. Just coincidentally, this man was the captain of Bishop's team, Jacques or El Casino. So my father's always saying, "Oh, My boy can play domino. You know. My boy said he's a big domino player. You know. So the captain said, okay, great, bring him come. Bring him come. So after months and probably years, my father decided, say, you know, he will take me to the club and hand me over to the captain. So said, so done. And when I went in the club, you had members in the club who would not even play against me, much less play with me. But what the captain did, the captain handed me over to the grandmasters, like Bishop and NU and a few more, and say, look after him. But this probably was my first real culture shock in life. Because I realized that I knew nothing about playing domino. Nothing at all. All what I was doing and thinking I was a great domino player. I mean, I could not play.
Okay.
When I watched them play, and more importantly, when I started playing with them and them showing me where I'm going wrong and where my thinking is wrong and all that. So I'm saying, oh gee, I am a total novice. But because of desire and because of the willingness of these great players, you know, I guess I saw a young man. I mean, I was still in high school. They saw a young man who was eager, so they just keep feeding me. You know, it's a pleasure for them to show me, stay many hours with me until I actually learned the game and could play till I be to play in important games. But I was shocked. I was shocked that I did not understand anything about the game. So Bishop,
Yeah.
so tell us your I mean, to me, you were born to play domino. Coming along when you were young and coming up, how how did you learn and improve?
Well, this man by the name of Egbert Reynolds, he taught me plenty in the game, you know. Egbert Reynolds.
Yes.
He taught me plenty in the game. The same man who said put me on the stool to play that one. He taught me the game, you know, and I don't know why. It's like I had just a good memory in the game and you know how. Because sometimes when I go on my bed and I start sleep, I just have dream about the damn no. And what play that card and I start call out the game.
Nightmare.
Make it off of my head. To make it off of my head, man, because all I think about a night time is pure damn no. You understand?
Yeah.
I tell you, I never know I could just get so much such a desire to read the game so good. So far, I can't believe that I know to read the game.
Hey, Bishop, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Who was the hardest opponent you ever come up against?
The hardest component.
Your hardest opponent.
Opponent?
Yeah, the hardest person you ever play with. Hard for beat.
Well, they have some of my club members, master. Like the same cute idea. And same a man by the name of George Bone, man. Good all the way. You can't trick him, and you can't really game good too. You can't fool him at all in a game. That man a good player, man. Good player.
I've seen you and
And you know,
Flavius in action once at JPS Sports Club, and you were playing against some guys from the sport club. And when
oh,
you guys won the rounds that you were playing, they started to say that you guys were coding. And Flavius was defending. I said, no, no, because if we started to code, you guys could never win one game. You remember that? That
yes,
was
yes, yes,
But Bishop,
yes.
I have a point.
I remember a game. I remember a game. You see
uh-huh.
that we played a friendly competition like hardware and lumber. I was playing for hardware and lumber,
Mm-hmm.
and Flavors was playing for, I believe, is what's club name again?
No, man. Yeah, Brighton and Evelyn.
That Evelyn. Yes. So now when the game was leading all the while, and then now night was coming down, that place get dark. So them, well, Evelyn cut off the point and start leading by 6. So now it come to a countdown, and then now guess who we have to play now? My partner by the name of Roy Barnett and Flavors play for the Brian Evelyn, and Egbert and I play for the Browns. So now them set because two we are the best player then. Them set the 4 best player. No, we want to show the game started. We want 6 and them want 1, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so we win the first 3 games, you know. But Browns win the first 3 games. We say, the man them, when every man them start getting mad, say, take them out of the ring. Take them out of the ring and say, we can't get to win the game, you know, because then the captain said to him, so take them out of the ring. We couldn't play, we said, we can't play them 2 man, you know. We couldn't not even win 1 game from them.
Mm-hmm.
And when the game, when them turn around and them, when them won the game, them, Roy Barnett and Flavors won the game. So we give them 3-1. So them still run the competition.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a night, man. That was a night.
Santo,
Mm-hmm.
I was telling you what some of what our side was saying.
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying, you believe that Leslie and Barnett play some good for you and bring you to the stage. And now them all give away to them friend. That's what they were saying, you know.
Yeah.
Because I know all of us are friends, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
We lose faith very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But that is a classic final. You know why it's a classic final?
Mm-hmm.
Because we were playing a mental competition, and we know that people will try a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But this was probably the only pure final ever in Domino, because we are 4 members of Jackers, and Jackers don't code against each other.
That's a question I was going to ask you, because I asked you and Bishop this question. I asked you and Bishop these questions years ago, and you never answer it.
Yes.
Have you and Bishop ever coded in a Domino tournament yet and win?
What do you mean? Like I say, you have code tournament.
No. I'm not talking a code tournament. Just a regular tournament.
Yeah.
If both of you are playing together, and then you decide someone going code without the opponent know that you guys are coding.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, I asked you the question already. Have you or Bishop ever done that before and won a tournament and win a tournament? And you never answered.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
it's so long it take over 30 years for you to answer the question. So and I asked you this years ago.
No,
Yes.
That is really still secret, you know, because let me tell you, on a normal playing, me and Bishop don't need to code.
Okay.
No.
Because we are that good. Well, Bishop is that good.
But the night when the guys them say you guys were coding, is your mannerism, or both of you were moving, and it looks to me too like you guys were coding. And that's when I
No
asked
man,
you
no
the
man,
question,
no
and you
man,
never answered the
no,
question until now. You
no man.
answer it.
We would never code on an occasion like that.
Okay.
Plus, plus, when we play what we call open mental,
Mm-hmm.
we have no movement, no sign, nothing at all. We have no movement, no sign, or nothing. We don't make any sign. We don't do anything. You cannot stand up. You get our TV camera and shoot it and watch it a million years. You will never see us make a sign or do anything that you can say that looks like.
Yeah.
That's how we are.
So let me ask a question now. Are there any tournaments now going on in Jamaica, like on a yearly basis?
For the most part, you have business house going on. That's all I'm hearing about.
Okay.
The last major tournament was done by me in the 90s, which is a full all-island competition. Okay, let me get to a few points. Bishop, this is the question I want to ask you. Egbert is the person who taught you or helped you along in the game.
Yeah.
As a father figure, and in fact he taught all of you youngsters bringing up.
Yes.
But it turns out, and you explain how this happened. It turns out that Egbert's ability and how he plays is so far below what you and Tuta have achieved. He cannot read the game to that level.
Yes.
Or you move from the playing to the reading. And listeners, let me explain what we're talking about reading now. Everybody starts with 7 cards, and you play, and every time you're around, come you play, you have 1 less card.
Yes.
The ability to know who have the remaining cards, so that will help you to know what to play so you can win. That is called reading.
Yes.
You try to decipher where the other cards are.
Yeah.
And this man, when he reads, 99.99% of the time, he's 100% correct. And this is what I know, and this is what anybody in Jamaica can tell you. How do you do that? What allows you to do that?
The thinking, the thinking master.
What are you thinking?
Oh, you estimate the game?
Yeah. Give the listeners a little insight of how your brain works at that time.
Well, right, hard, hard.
I know it's natural, so it's hard to explain. I know that. Let me help a little bit. I was playing a game with Tutai one time, and we lost the game. And I said to him, partner, we could not have won that game. And he turned to me and said, if I knew where the cards were early enough, we would have won the game.
Yeah.
And that changed my whole thinking about domino game. The key to domino is to know the cards that the people have or estimate as early as possible.
Possible in the game. Of course.
As early as
Yes.
possible.
Like what?
Yes.
Like the first three dominoes that lay on the table.
Yes,
Yes.
from the first player, from the first play is most important. You have to watch the first card as a person play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me get
Yes.
Let's say you look in your hand and you have 5 piece of 4,
Mm-hmm.
and your partner pulls double 6, and your opponent plays 6-4.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately you know that that's the only 6 you have.
Only one player that you have.
But
You understand?
how you gonna determine that immediately? Your
Because
partner.
you have 5 piece of 4 in your hand, you know.
Okay.
That means there's only 2 more 4 leave out there, and his first player is giving you a 4.
That means no more player. One player have.
Oh.
Let me make him man from that time.
Mm.
You understand?
Cause if him have more, him wouldn't play. I mean, if
Play one piece.
him
He
wouldn't play.
wouldn't play one
Okay.
piece.
Okay. I get
So
you.
reading is very simple, you know, but it's logical.
I'm a domino
And
novice.
no, but we can learn now
Mm-hmm.
because I learned to read the game my own way. I read the game backwards. All right, Franco.
Mm.
If the man below hand pass to a deuce,
Mm-hmm.
right,
Mm-hmm.
and the game is coming around now, and when the game work out, you based on what's in your hand, you realize that is only 1-4 is left out based on what you have in your hand, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and that 4 is 4 deuce.
Okay.
Then the man who passed the deuce also don't have any 4.
Oh.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because 1-4 and 4 deuce, and you have no deuce, so you cannot have 4 deuce.
Okay. I see.
So that is how you read the game, or you read it backwards. Not necessarily always to find out what people have,
Mm-hmm.
but more important is find out what they don't have.
Yes, that's the most important thing. Yes, when you have a card.
Yes.
Yeah. And I want to tell you, the game is so interesting too. I see a game play the other day. One man have 4 domino. One man have 4. In partner have 3. And in partner have 2. And him have 3. This man over him have around 3. So around 1, 2, 3, 4 piece of 5 play on the table already. A player come to this man. Player come to me now. My partner have 2 lamb. My partner have the hen and 5 and 3 blank. I have I have 5 3. I have 5 3 and I'm 5. I have 5-4 and 5-4 and 5 deuce. My partner have a hen and him have 3 blank. Now if I play a 5 to him, to this man here, only one plane can have, I mean, I can't take double 5. I'm part of the black the game and count 3 blank because I'm around 3 domino. You can't beat my partner none at all. But if I don't play the 5, when remember partner 5, in the no more 5 and game, go and 3 blank, well, the name man. So when man read the game and the man don't play the 5, you know, make him partner can block it. Him play a different card, and when him partner play the 1-5, no. when the game go on, the partner lose because I'm sure now, they're not a man.
Mm-hmm.
But if him partner just play the five, he would have lost the game and country blank.
Oh.
You know, and all the way that same game play, the man said, no, sir, the game he play wrong all entirely. Play wrong. You understand? We have to do
I have another tip. I have another tip, like temper passed on, and I learned this long time ago. Here goes. Well, firstly, you try and play proper. You try and play the game at your strength, right? Whatever you have, or your partner have. Okay. Now, if a new card faces you from one end, let's say it's S, and the first S coming on the board, and when you look in your hand, you cannot play to the S with any strength. Every card you can play off of the S going to be a weak card to you, meaning say you don't have much of those cards. The rule is play and you cards at the other end.
And leave the S alone.
Yes, so two new cards will be facing your opponent. Put him in trouble that you are in. Let him decide what to do. So if a new card face you, and you can play a positive shot off of that new card, and you can put another new card on the other side to make two new cards face your opponent. That is regarded as a very good play, especially
Yeah.
and especially if you don't definitely know where the cards are. That gives you opportunity to learn more about where the cards are and a play like that. So you are giving your opponent a lot of plays, a lot of conditions him have to decisions he has to make. And when you make them, then you can decide what to do. But I'm just telling folks, these things work for me all the time. They know domino is so powerful, and everybody in Jamaica is a big domino player, no matter who them is.
Yeah.
Question.
And tell them you can't tell them nothing.
Question. Where the farthest you guys have traveled to play dominoes?
Well, Bishop can answer. Bishop travel all around Jamaica.
Yeah. I travel
Go ahead, Bishop.
I travel all over Jamaica. All over.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have played domino at very high levels in North America, UK, and the Caribbean. And I've also been organizing and managing domino tournaments all over also. Yeah. For a very long time. So, suffice to say, nothing about the game, But the most important thing, we love it with a passion. Yeah. Like most people in the Caribbean, domino is part of your DNA. And you win and you lose, and you win and you lose. But playing the game is very important. I mean, you're not playing to lose, and you don't want to lose, and you try not to lose.
Is there a domino, Flavius and Bishop, is there a domino federation in Jamaica?
There's a domino association. But I don't know what that is. There's always been a domino association in Jamaica, but from time to time it don't function as it should. In fact, when I start to do tournaments or whatever, I did them under my company name because I don't like associations in the first place. because some people just get themselves to these things and they don't necessarily have the game at heart.
Okay.
So I try and keep away from all of that. But you have some countries that they really do well, like Barbados. They have a very good and strong association. So I've worked with them. Other places too.
Is there an international tournament for domino?
At different times, there's no set thing that goes.
Nothing set for that.
Yeah,
Oh,
you have different tournaments at different times and in different places, but it's not formalized as it should.
all right. I have another question. Somebody text me. Is there a Jamaica domino team?
Okay, that's a good question. You have a number of different Jamaica domino teams, or you used to have a lot of different ones. Depends on who is organizing what.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a solid foundation or association, then it's hard to anybody who pick the side as a Jamaica side. I mean, people can say it's not a Jamaica side or say yes, it's a Jamaica side, but it is not. It is not as formalized like football then. So you can have Jamaica sides playing different Jamaica sides playing different tournaments, depending on who's doing it. I don't know what obtains now because I know you have this association has been trying to do a lot of stuff, but I don't know what kind of success they have. And if for you to do it, you have to be very organized. And without things like an all island competition, you can have a representative Jamaica team, a proper one, because great domino players are not just in Kingston or St. Catherine or whatever. They are all over Jamaica. All over Jamaica. In 1970, there was all island competition run by the Jamaica Domino Association that we were affiliated to, and that was a good association. And the next one of that kind was 1992 when I organized all island domino competition under the brand of Dragon Stout, and that was So I was telling you, the more than 10 years, and the one before the 71 was the one Bishop was talking to in the early 60s. They don't come along year after year because one, they're not easy to do, they're very difficult to do, and the consensus sometimes is not there. You have to do a lot of work to get that done. Because in 1970, when NU was the chairman of the board, and I used to work with him, and we had to visit every club that applied to play. Physically visited all of them. So when I run my competition in 1992, I visited all clubs that applied in Jamaica. I know that's a mammoth task. Take you weeks and months to visit every club because you have to maintain the standard. You have to make sure they have a certain standard, make sure they understand the rule. And if you look at the YouTube, now you will see the cover of a book, the rule book, the Domino rule book, that I wrote for that competition in 1992.
I hear this question now. Will domino be ever be added to the Olympics?
Well, no, we are far from that. I think what we need to look at is the acceptance of domino in the different countries. Because one of the problem with domino, why domino has not reached much further in Jamaica, is that domino is regarded as a bar game played by drunkards,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and should be kept away from kids and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So this new association, they 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 have managed to get domino in schools
Okay.
because because they are showing the virtues of how domino can help kids to learn. In fact, when they came out with that announcement, it caused a little thing because I guess they did not do their homework. Because if they did, they would have seen that I did that 20 years before. But what they do, they have brought into, I guess, some schools, you know. But what I did, because of the power of domino, I didn't approach, and because of the thinking, I didn't approach the like ISA and the regular school system. I took it to micro school for slow learners and gifted child,
Mm-hmm.
and they embraced it.
Okay.
I think you have a picture of there with that.
It should be in the photo
Yeah,
slide there, yeah?
it should be yeah, yeah. Where we approach them and they love the idea. We show them how the whole domino thing can help the kids do their work. Not only not only in a numerical sense, but in a lot of sense. Because let me explain now. Domino should be played by everybody, and I make no apology because domino is one of the greatest game in the world. Most people are touting chess, but why I will give domino the edge is because chess is very plain and bland, and everything is on the table in front of you. That domino is much more dynamic because every time that domino is shuffled and you draw your 7 cards, chance is going to be 7 different cards, and each person gets 7 different cards. And even if you give those same cards to different people to play, they're going to play differently. So it's a very dynamic game.
True, love.
But the beauty of domino in the whole learning process, like if you study management or this, because every step of the way you have to be making a decision. That's the power of domino. Teach you to decide. When the game starts, you have 7 cards, and when the person's playing your turn come, you might have 7 players.
Here's another question.
Hold on, before you do that, let me just finish this.
Mm-hmm.
You have 7 players, but which player is the right one? You have to decide. It's a decision-making tool for you to learn and condition your mind to make the right decisions based on the information that you have. That's why when you have people who can cipher the game, can read the game better than the next person, they will always make better decisions because their decisions are more informed. So domino is very good for that. But we have not seen it like that. We have just seen it as a little game. But it's far more than that. Yeah, go ahead, Franco.
Okay, the question is the All Island tournament still happening in Jamaica? And if so, when is it held?
No, I don't.
No.
I do. I have not. the last Ireland competition I think it was run in the 90s by me. I have not heard of any other one being held after that.
No, no.
You know, so but it's something that needs to to happen. It needs to happen because if we look at the whole progression, if we can start getting feeling better about dominoes,
Mm-hmm.
so we can have school competitions. And domino is not just for junkers and gamblers.
Mm-hmm.
That is a stereotype we have to get away from. We have to look at the real value of dominoes. And domino is not recognized by the others, the sports people in Jamaica. I've never heard it. I mean, I've tried for a very, very long time. Very, very long time. Let me give you an instance now. I've been doing dominoes and managing the British Domino League team, bringing them to Jamaica and all that. And I have been speaking to the tourist board over a period of time. And all they ever gave me was their blessing. And not in writing either. I met a gentleman from Barbados at our events conference. And we spoke, and then he asked what I was doing, and I told him dominoes. And he said, can you bring a team to Barbados? This was the British team was talking about, and I said, yes. He left Jamaica on the Wednesday morning. And on Friday morning, I got a call from BWIA. They were holding a ticket for me to Barbados. That is the difference. That is the difference. They have a good organization and they think domino is a great thing. We don't reach that level.
So for now, there's no major domino tournament going on in Jamaica.
All the ones I'm seeing in the news is the business house.
Okay, so business house is the active one.
That is what I'm seeing. You might have others and other small ones, but that's the one that I'm seeing. No, I mean I have done domino. I have done domino where the domino is sponsored by British Airways, Ray Nephew. At that level.
Mm-hmm.
Because when an event or a sport can attract that level of sponsorship, you know that you're going places.
True,
But
true.
we need to do more. But I will tell people that I will commit to present something very shortly.
Okay.
There are some things on the drawing board that can come out, that can come out. But we can't say anything about that at this point in time. But I think dominoes should be played like it is at a very early age, and people should embrace it. And as soon as we let go the thing of gambler and more drink rum and all of that, and then we have chess now where chess is big in schools, and Jamaica is doing extremely well. Jamaica have some teenage grandmasters in chess now.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, man. And we're traveling all over the world and whatever.
That's good. So you need to
Domino,
you need to get domino into the schools now too.
Well, some
Hello?
What, him gone?
No, I don't know. Flavius? Flavius? Him gone. So we didn't forget Domino into the schools and Bishop. Maybe, between you and
Him
Flavius.
gone.
Yeah, like him
Sorry.
gone. Both of you gone. So I'm going to have to get back both of you. So in the meantime, let me try get back my guests. Listen to some more Pamal.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay. We have Bishop and Flavius back on the line. As I was saying before we got cut off, Flavius, I was saying you and Bishop should get the Domino into the school, approach the schools with, the Domino proposal since chess is being
No,
played
like I
now.
said, somebody is doing that now, so I won't even touch that. But what we need to do, we need to get Domino on a farmer level again, all types of dominoes, because there are a lot of clubs out there now still. You have a lot of clubs out there, you have a lot of people who play every day. And domino is a big hit.
Mhm.
I remember, okay, that picture that you have up there of Bishop, Tutai, and myself,
Yeah.
that was that was taken at the second Boston Jerk Festival.
Okay.
And what happened is that somebody at the tourist board contacted me and say they are working on the festival. They had the year before and it was successful, but they wanted to make it bigger and they wanted to know if I could do a domino segment for them,
Mhm.
which of course I did. And what I did as part of the whole offering, I select like a slowly Jamaica team with all these grandmasters and masters from clubs that I know, very good players. And I took them to Portland for the Jerk Festival. They gave us a massive tent and tables and dominoes and giveaways. So what I did, I say, okay, the format I use, I say, I'm taking my team, like a Masters team then,
Mhm.
to play against a Portland team for the first part, which we did. And it was very, very good. And then for the second half, we have individuals come in and play against these top players. And if they win, they get a bottle of scotch or a bottle of gin or all different kind of prizes that tourist board provided. And it was fantastic.
Yeah.
In fact, tourist board gave me a time. I had to cut off the domino at 3 o'clock because at 3 o'clock they wanted everybody to attention to focus on the bandstand with Byron Lee come down. That part of the entertainment would start at that time.
Okay.
And when 3 o'clock come and I closed off the thing, I almost got beaten.
By what? Spectators.
The people who were enjoying it so much, who was playing or watching or whatever, and said, "No way, you can't stop this." Luckily, I had the document that tourist board gave me, and I had to show it to them. So it's not me I do it. See there, direct order that I must follow.
True.
But that is just showing you the passion of domino in Jamaica.
Yeah. That's true.
People love it. And anytime you can get a chance to play in a forum like that, they don't want it to stop. Win, lose, or draw. Because they can watch it and they make noise and them cheer, or they can be playing even better. And can you believe that when a man go home and say to his wife, "Look what I won, a bottle of Baileys." How do you win that? I beat up some man them called Grandmaster. Can you imagine?
True that one.
Him free play that no anytime he want.
That means so you throw that one in, so you can get some weight name there, some free time again.
Of course. But just the pride. So you play against these guys, and these guys are supposed to be top of the line, which they are. And when you play against them, you find out that they are, even if you win. That's the power of domino.
True.
But we, as a country, we have not harnessed it. Like most things, we have it, but we don't harness it. So we can use it. And that's what needs to happen now. We need to harness all that we have. Everything positive, and make sure we get the most from it. We get what we can from it. And people, when you have competitions going on, people are happy, I remember when I was doing the DNG competition, for Dragon Stout, the brand manager say, I must give him a breakdown of the amount of people that are going to participate. Because, there are things, is where you call boots on the ground, they want as many people as possible participate. So their product will be exposed to the maximum. And when I gave him a number, when I multiply the amount of clubs I have, and each club has like 20 people or 25 people, I multiply that out. And he took it to the management meeting. And he gave the report to the vice president, and the vice president looked at it and said, No. Not possible. Go back to your man and let him give you the correct figure. Because I gave him a figure of thousands, And he come back to me and say, the number don't look right, the number look wrong. We can't be having so many participants. I'm going to sit him down I'm show him line by line how we arrive at the figure.
Mm-hmm.
And then take it back to the meeting and say, yes, this is the correct figure. And the whole dynamics of their involvement in the game change. I remember Danger had bought a spot for Red Stripe.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a spot that brings in the sport news. And the first time that spot was changed is because of that competition. I'm telling you that.
All right.
So a lot can be done. A lot can be done. You know, I went out to Barbados and I brought the team down there, and it was a massive success. Over 100 people went down, and and the competition was great, and they were so appreciative. So we need to get more of these things. Although we are getting in new sports now, more and more new sports. We want to bring down ice hockey, and we want American football.
Trust me,
All these
trust
things.
me. We don't need American football down this. Trust me, we don't want American football. With all this
They're bringing it.
concussion, with all the concussion thing going on now.
I know.
We
Yeah,
can't manage it down at Jamaica.
but Franco,
Mm.
they're building ice rink here.
Well, me understand the ice hockey thing.
No, but ice rink in Jamaica, how you get maintain it?
Well, that one we have to go figure out that one there. I have to go we have to go make them snow ice there for lay upon that and keep it going.
Yeah.
Mm. It's something
But
that them do, the snow ice them big.
yeah, I am all for all sports, but I'm saying the sports that we have, it wasn't ours. Somebody brought it here like how they brought cricket.
Hmm.
And it's amazing. The British brought cricket until we until we start teach them.
Cricket and football.
And they brought
They brought the football
and they
too.
brought domino. And the same thing happened in domino.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We learned it so well that we can teach the people who say they were masters of it. So we have done it in domino, we have done it in cricket, but we don't reach there in football yet.
Mm.
That's a long stretch from home, Baba.
I know. But no, but if we can do it in the other ones, then I don't see why we can't do it in football. It's just the approach.
It's impossible because it's a business in England and other part of
Yeah,
Europe.
but we have to
Football
make it a
football
business
is not
too.
even a business in Jamaica as it play right now. It's just coming
No, it's not.
like a recreational pastime, So
No,
once you
but
guys
the problem with
establish,
that, the problem with that, Franco,
mm,
it is it is an in between. It is almost like a business, and it's almost like a pastime.
hey,
But when I used to play, when it was a total pastime, people had more passion.
hey, there's a meme going around. I said that will never happen. That will never happen whatsoever. It will never happen in Jamaica. I tell you from now. That will never
What's
happen
that?
with
What's
football.
that?
Football. The way
But
oh
you're saying I'm working and I must work on the domino, but I will also work on football.
it never happened in my lifetime and your lifetime because
Yeah,
with the people in positions now, you have to go scrap the whole of them. Yeah, all of that have to scrap. All of them people they have
oh
to
yeah,
leave. Coming just
I
like with,
agree.
with, with, with both party system. You have to get rid of
Yeah,
them and bring in fresh blood. The
yeah,
people who really are think about the future, who really are think about the development of all aspect of the country and not just one segment. You understand me?
yeah. Anyway, folks, anybody out there who's passionate to domino, drop me a line, please. Drop me a text. because domino is a very, very important part of my life for a very, very long time. And domino, I have done, fairly well enjoying my domino.
Ish,
So give us, tell us your thoughts, tell us what you think and, what you think should happen now, or we can, bring it out more. I don't know what will happen after in post COVID
mhm.
because right now domino is banned in Jamaica now because I mean today they are opening back. Not today or next week they're
Next
opening back the
week.
bars. Yeah,
Yeah,
next week.
yeah.
One week
But there's
from
no
today.
domino in the ball. No domino in the ball. No
You hear?
domino in the
Yo,
ball.
hey, you can get a drink, Flavius, and then go church.
Yes, yes.
You
Yeah,
can
I'm going to go to
Bishop,
church, of course.
get a drink and then
Bishop,
go church, or a drink after
Bishop.
church.
Yes, yes.
The only reason why domino is banned is because of social distancing.
Yes, yes, yes.
So I will propose a
A table.
contract that will allow people to be sitting facing each other without the threat of COVID.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If we get one of those shields,
Yeah, the
in
shield.
fact, have it all around,
Hmm.
then dominoes can be.
I heard that they're thinking about using that shield for
Yeah,
the football, British football tournaments, so that
I don't
spectators.
know that they work because
I
football
think
is
it
a,
will
is
work.
a
I think
contact.
it will work. No, no, no.
Football is a contact sport.
No, 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 no. For the spectators. For the
Oh
spectators.
yes,
No, no, no. Not for the
no,
players. The players
no,
them
that
going
can
to play
work.
as them is because they're going to test them every game. They're going to make sure they test them so that
Yeah,
they are not infected. But for the spectators,
okay,
I heard
okay.
it's something they're looking into for spectators to start. See if they can use them at the games. And if it work, then hey,
No, I think it can
all
work.
other sports
You
will
make it,
adapt it.
yeah, you make it big enough and small enough at the same time, so it don't protrude out and affect anybody else. But
I mean, just it's
it
the
is,
same way how they use riot helmets when with the riot helmets and
yeah,
the police them put the face mask on. It's something similar like that.
right. That's it. Yeah,
Something
yeah.
similar
That
like
can
that.
work, man. That can work for spectators.
It might not be a helmet as such, but let's see what them come up with.
The only thing with that now is the cost, and probably have to build that into the gate,
Ticket sales.
the ticket, yeah,
So
the ticket.
you get one when you enter the stadium, and you just keep using it until you
Yeah,
need a new
yeah,
one again. Well, fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah. No, man,
Thursday, Dan might can fill us in on some of the
yeah.
happenings as to how they're going to come about it. So Bishop, it was a pleasure having you on our
Yes,
podcast,
sir.
and
Okay, okay, sir.
We can have him back to tell us some more stuff because
yeah,
I'm pretty sure this morning, you
but
know,
but the
he
thing that
must
really
be as great.
amazed me, how it took you guys over 30 days to answer the question I asked you guys the night at JPA Sport Club.
I
If you
don't
guys were
remember the
coding,
question.
if you guys were coding, because as I
No, I
said,
told,
because both of
no,
your
but I,
mannerism look like you were coding.
no, no, but I told you that no. I told you no.
No,
Definitely not.
you never answer. Both of you never answer. Cause you say if we the code, them guys that still couldn't beat we.
No, if we were recording, they would win a game.
Mhm.
Tell him that. Make him know that.
So
That is true, brother Franco. That is true.
mhm.
We weren't coding at
I
all,
seen you.
sir.
I seen you two play. I seen you guys in action.
Franco,
Hmm.
Franco, let me give you a joke now. I got this great idea one day, that I am going to put out the ultimate mental competition. And I must remind people that the all Ireland competition that I did was a completely mental competition. It was not
Yeah,
core
man.
competition.
Mental,
Right?
mental. Yeah.
Now I decided to put out this magnificent all Ireland mental competition, and at that time, careers, the people for Craveney,
Mm-hmm.
they had a brand name mental.
Okay.
So I took a proposal to them for them to sponsor that competition, and they were head over heels with it. I mean, they loved it, loved it, loved it so much. It was just a matter of signing on the dotted line. Now, why I bring this up because you say you see me and Bishop play. The man that makes some tape,
Mm-hmm.
It's some tape you don't want to put in your living room with them pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
So me and Bishop go down there after the discussion. Now them say some of them man want test me out. Well, that was something else. Slaughter.
Yeah. I want to slaughter them. I hear Bishop
And,
a laugh.
and
That mean Bishop remember it well.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
but
See what the
Bishop,
man say? Well, the man say, boy, him can't understand. Let him play with me. And see if I really play, we can't play so.
Mm.
You remember that
yeah,
song?
yeah. Because I tell people, you don't know how good a person is unless if you play against them,
Mm.
You have to play with them.
Okay.
So
Okay.
me get up and make one of them play with Bishop.
Okay.
And it was the same result. And
The
then
man
say,
understand this man. Him can't believe.
this man really can't play, man. This man is on a different level. But
Yeah,
Bishop,
man.
before I finish this part, I can tell you how that ended. Bishop,
Yeah.
two things. You remember we went to play a game in Waterhouse one last time, and the team never show up on time. The home team,
Yeah.
and we say, and the referee said we can claim the game,
Yeah.
and we decided we want to play. And right back on the same not playing
Yeah.
because we win already.
Yeah. I would say no, man.
So
Let's play.
them concede before you guys even start playing.
No, they did not. When the referee blew a whistle, they did not have a team.
Okay.
So they forfeit, like a football match.
Mm-hmm.
So you forfeit. But we say we didn't want it that way because we travel all the way from east and downtown to come play the match, and we just turn and go home.
Mm-hmm.
Not nice. And we now stay and play the friendly business.
Okay.
And that's the come for. We want to play a match, win or lose, because it wasn't even a soft team, it was a big team,
Mm.
Yeah.
So we could have lost, but we say we want to play. Now, Bishop partner of 1 million years can be in deceased now, can be very miserable sometimes. Him say, we win the game, the referee say we win the game, so we want to play. Come go we are. But the team member said, no man, we want to play. Of course, I am saying nothing. I am quiet. Because I want us to play also.
Mm-hmm.
For one simple reason. Because I know if him don't play, Bishop don't have a partner.
Mm-hmm.
And Bishop must play. And the logical person to be partner to Bishop and in that condition
Would be you.
is me.
Okay.
Of course. I remember Bishop.
Yeah.
Me and Bishop alone win by 50 yard.
Yeah, man.
Because I was so hungry. I was so hungry to play. it was amazing, man. I was so
Yeah,
hungry to. But
yeah, man.
Franco, back to the carriers thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was almost assigned, sealed, and delivered,
Mm-hmm.
until they get a phone call. The phone call says World Health Organization have forbid cigarette companies worldwide from
Fun.
sponsoring any
Yeah,
sport event,
yeah.
even adult sport events.
Okay.
That was when Carrera Craveney was sponsoring the Red Stripe Premier League,
At the time, yeah.
and they had to stop immediately.
Mm,
Not next week or next season, immediately. But that would have been nice, Bishop, because they had so much money and they were
yeah,
so happy,
yeah, man.
Just was never to be.
Yeah,
Was never to be.
I understand. There you go.
So it
Yeah.
is. So Flavy, let's
But
wrap up.
next, yeah, the next time we come again, Bishop. You have to give the people them a little more direct tips.
Okay,
I
okay.
know you were well prepared for this morning for that, but at least this is an introduction to make people know that we are into dominoes also, and we love domino, and we have the expertise to put forward.
Yeah, yeah.
So thank you again. Thank you very much for coming on with us.
Okay, sir. Thank you for having me still.
Yeah, man, you don't have to hang up or anything. But listeners, we have been going through each week, each day, and we are feeling our way through. This week is the fourth week, Franco.
Yeah, we're on our fourth week.
Yeah,
We have
and we are starting to. Yeah, we are starting to departmentalize some things to put in some fixed features. The first one was on Thursday where we have Don, our man in London,
mm-hmm.
and that is a permanent fixture
True,
for the
true.
foreseeable future.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this Monday we had a introduction. So starting next Monday, we are going to have a feature called Really Current
With
by
by Teddy
Mr.
Laidley.
Laidley, yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to give you a rundown of what happened the week before and the weekend, what, you know, what the Sunday Gleaner was saying, what the leadership of the government is saying, and what is to come for that week. So that's going to be an half an hour feature every Monday morning. So as your first order of business for the week is to find out is to take our pulse of where we are.
And of
What
course,
happened?
Friday, missing Friday. Friday is still storytelling, and
No, we're not going to leave out Friday.
yeah,
Okay, but before we reach to Friday though, we haven't set a date for this yet, but we're going to be asking Patrice to come back probably once a month or twice a month to give us a continuous tip session on keeping our skin healthy and looking good,
mm-hmm.
both in skincare and hair care. So she'll be doing that. We haven't set a date or time for that, but that's going to be one of the specials also. A third one that we'll be starting soon, next week or next 2 weeks, is Caribbean cooking. We have a number of Caribbean chefs who's going to come and tell you a little of the secrets of how to prepare a particular Caribbean dish. And we're going to be getting them from all the different island nations of the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause everybody have a special little thing. Some of them is the same thing, but then do it differently, different names, all of that. So that is coming. Now this Friday is our storytelling day, but we are expanding our story. We have invited Dr. Susan Atorkan, the executive director of the JCDT, the organization that manages the UNESCO heritage site of the Blue and Jonko Mountain. And she was speaking to what that is, what it offers, what it means, and what you can do and why you should come and enjoy it. Whether you are Jamaicans, Caribbean people, or people from everywhere, because it is a wonderful place. Is part of the beautiful parish of Portland, and what it has, the power, the power. It is one of the, I think it is one of 100 or so sites inscripted by UNESCO in two different areas. One for the flora and fauna and all those other things, and the other is for the culture.
Mm-hmm.
And the culture is based a lot on the Maroons. And in it, you have two different Maroon communities, Charlestown Maroons and the Moortown Maroons. And I can tell you, the place is so nice. The birds, birds that are only there, plants, waterfalls, galore, rivers, streams. For people who are nature-bound people, this is a place for you. Photographers, this is a treat for you. So she'll be telling us all of these things because she's the expert. So that's on Friday at 9:30. So she's gonna spend an hour or a little more than an hour, and you can call in or text in or go to the chat box with your questions, so we can get as much information from her as is possible. Yes, Franco.
Mm-hmm. Well, as always, we ask you to exercise social distancing because this thing is running wild same way. People are dying, people are getting infected. So until tomorrow, you can join us back here again, the same time for another Real Stuff podcast. And all remember to like and subscribe. Yeah, like and subscribe. So,
Yes, and
mm,
yeah,
go,
go ahead,
go
Franco.
ahead, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying we love the interaction. We love when we hear from you. We love to hear your thoughts. It doesn't matter if it is positive to us or a criticism or whatever. We love it because that's the only way we can improve and the only way we can exist.
Hmm.
Because we want to get across to you at all time that this is your program, and we're trying to get things that you want to hear
True, true, true,
as
true.
best we can. And as you see, we are we are not in a narrow vein. We are very broad and broad internationally also.
Hmm.
So anything you have into you think that we should discuss, people you think that we should try and get to join us, things like that. Please let us know, and we'll do our best to satisfy your requests.
So until next time, take care of yourself, your loved one. Always remember that prayer do changes things, regardless of what religion you belong to. Continue praying. So this is Franco,
And this is Flavius.
along with Bishop, wishing you a
Yes, sir.
pleasant day. Taf-
And as as always, we gotta take care of ourselves.
yeah, Tafina to take us out of here.
Hey, whoa, All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know set me a figure flee. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi hide like a thief in the night. Me I fi get out of sight. Me I fi take away myself. I fi take away myself. I have to utilize I wings. Shorty I clean where I ease. I said, yeah. I find you very hard to resist. But this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play. But soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I feel get out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I weeds. Shorty, I a clean pair of heels. I said, yeah, yeah. Been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not a masochist who won't play your game, yeah. To how you move, you off me way to the core. Sayonara, the hot girl gone through the door. Take away ourselves. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Say no goodbye, girl, let me take me ourselves. Take me ourselves. No goodbye, girl, let me take me ourselves.
Well, this one is a bombshell.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.